Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find?
Really not sure. What is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
That nigga a bad nigga.
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped. Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city. Not getting much coverage. I should look for more towers to activate.
Attention units, we have a possible kidnapping. Report came in from Little Italy.
Oh my God.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Attention units, civilians are trapped.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time? Maybe this'll help me balance work and a personal life. If I ever find time to read it.
break-in was just reported. Officers needed south of Houston.
Oh.
All units advised. Witnesses reported a kidnapping. Need immediate response to Chelsea, over.
How does it work?
Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. He even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Flatbush Avenue exit. All units receiving reports of a robbery. Suspects are armed. Please converge on Tenderloin. Over.
Last time you'll do that!
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects. When I started, I'd web up crooks and leave cops a note. Now it's all tech.
Available units got another assault in progress. Report came in from Clinton. Over.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots. Like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha! I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway. Got it. Oh, feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. I must be freaking these people out. What else is new? Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos. Great light on that one. Perfect. Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry's station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Officers respond. Witness...
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
What were you supposed...
Herman! Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but, I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is. Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science. Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much time? Okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't kill me.
Coming your way! If you come clean, I can help you!
You really want to help me? Well, let me have the money!
Sorry, not gonna happen. Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about... Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to... Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working... Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who they're Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working for... Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working for... Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working for, that... Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working for, that kind of thing. Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord... Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious over... Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid. Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working for, that kind of thing. Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working for, that kind of thing.
You talk too much.
Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working for, that kind of... Remember our first fight? Me, young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working for, that kind of thing. Remember our first fight? Me.
Hey, you're still
Young
there?
and stupid. You just stupid.
I was eating pizza,
Well,
but
that's
now
a
I'm
matter of
playing.
opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus...
Chill. Fuck no, I'm playing Spidey.
What level are you in right now? I'm in the museum right now.
The museum, taking pictures?
Yeah.
You're MJ?
Yeah.
Oh no, yo estoy
Is not talking.
I'm fighting
Also,
with
how
some
would you
nigga.
measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Think about who their mysterious overlord is. The person they're working for, that kind of thing.
Oh, ¿neta? Ah, yo traigo el white one. I wanted to... Pero yo ahorita puse el... ¿Cómo se llama? El original. I'm fighting with some nigga que... Oh, it's okay. This nigga fucking... No, shit. Estoy peleando con un güey que tira shockwaves.
This one's gonna hurt. You come clean, I can help you.
Oh my god. Sí, güey.
Sorry, not gonna happen.
Un güey que tira como shockwaves. Boom, bitch. What's up, nigga? Oh. Ooh, look at this special. What?
You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage. Wait. Oh, no!
Seriously?
Oh, come on, Herman! If you tell me who you're working for, I can help you cut a deal.
If I'm caught, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
Nope, gotta try something else.
I think so. I think I saw it right now. Porque yo agarré el deluxe edition. You don't know what comes with it?
Okay, catch this one with
No,
your
but
face.
nigga, I'm about to look for it. I'm already here. Let me see. A ver, suits. Oh, yeah, my suits. Tengo. Oh, neta? Let me see.
It said like that it came with the in Infinity War. Iron Man gives Spider-Man a suit, and it's like an Iron Man.
Sí, like a metal. Yeah.
Metal, and
Yeah.
that one comes with it.
Ese es el que yo miré que ahorita un streamer lo tenía, güey, and I was like, oh, I want to have that. That's why. Yeah, that's why I want to be. That's why I've been playing, nigga, so I could like have it. Pero pero esos güeyes estaban apenas empezando, güey, and they already had it, so I have to get it too, güey. What the fuck? Now I gotta look for it, a huevo. Güey, este juego se pasaron de verga, güey.
I was already doing this shit last night, and I had a back with this shit. Damn, you're that farther though? Like, how far are you more than this?
Like, yo
I
estoy.
was trying to go slow too, cause I was like.
Oh, look, I could get this. I got a black suit, nigga, with blue. See, but fucking. Somebody tiene un EMP stun enemies and disable their weapons. Nice. See, güey, this shit's dope. Oh my god, nigga. Oh. Wait, I'm fighting with this nigga in the middle of a fight, wait, logo. Oh. Y me cambié el sur y luego se cambió el like. Sí, güey. With the quickness.
These mask guys. What do they want the money for?
Don't care. As soon as I finish the job, I'm gone.
Güey, es que güey. Oye, ahorita vas a hacer un desmadre, va a estar chingón. My girls. Oh, bitch.
Give up now and we can protect you.
No way. You ain't see what I see.
Había otro, but I got this one, you know, I like the dark.
You son of a...
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it.
We're going! Stand still!
If you ask nicely, maybe.
Oh. Ay, ay, qué mamá. Oh. Hey, feels satisfying cuando andas a madre, va. Like, see, like jumping around y...
Because if you're not moving shit clean, like, it'll look stupid, you know?
Sí, güey. Bueno,
last chance to give up.
tengo...
Really mean
Ay,
it.
no sé, güey.
Hey,
Sí,
you gotta have the steering now when you're ready.
güey, de hecho... Because when you're like about to like let go, you have to press it y te hace un push. And then I have... compré... No compré, pero ahí con un token, güey, compré uno que se hace bolita y se está dando front flips. That shit looks dope. Tiene un chingo de cosas de esta madre, güey. Oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. ¿Qué, güey?
Okay, last chance to give up.
Oh, yeah.
I really mean it.
We're going!
¿Y Nali sí le está moviendo?
Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously.
¿Sí?
I think that hurt me more than him. Sorry, Herman.
Nigga, I wanna get that metal suit. Help us go get that shit. Bro.
YouTube it real quick. They didn't come with a code? Like a redeeming code or some shit? Pretty sure. You just gotta put it in. Check the box, nigga. Ah, fuck. Well, it should give you a code. Still. Maybe you have to do something or download it. Maybe, no?
You brought this on yourself. Literally.
Ooh, this looks so detailed, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking dope. Yeah.
He was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden.